What's up, YouTube? Bringing you guys another update on the 135-gallon shark tank. And as you can see, there are no more black skirt tetras in here. And the reason why I got rid of them after only having them for a few days is because they just would not leave my pearl gourami and my bosemani rainbows alone. They kept nipping the crap out of them, as well as constantly chasing and nipping the crap out of each other as well. Like, they were even worse than the serpe tetras. And the serpe tetras, they only really mess with each other, and that's about it. But these black skirt tetras were fucking each other up. They were nipping at the bosemani rainbows and really going after my pearl gourami, wherever the hell that one is. But yesterday, right before I got rid of the black skirt tetras, I picked up 4 more roseline sharks or Denison barbs in order to hopefully control the feeding time aggression that I have with this one particular roseline here. And I don't think that was really effective. He's still being kind of a douchebag. And on top of that, one of the new ones is also kind of an asshole too. But with a school of 12, any kind of aggression will be more spread out, and hopefully it actually calms down. Now I have 12 roselines in here, which I didn't want to have that many. I think, like, I prefer to have like schools of like 6, 7, 8, but 12 is a little bit overkill for me. But I went ahead and got a few more just to see if adding more would work with the aggression issue, especially around feeding time. It wasn't that effective. That one still chases the other ones during feeding time. And now one of the new ones is also kind of mean too. But I'm going to show you the new ones that I got. You could probably already tell which ones they are just by their size. They're smaller. They're obviously smaller than the ones I already had in here, and not as colorful. So there's a couple that are normal looking. Focus, camera, come on. And then there's a little runt in there. Like, that one is way smaller than the others. That's like the size that I would typically see them in fish stores like 10 years ago. But lately fish stores have been selling them at a little bit larger size, like the size of the other new ones here, maybe a little bit smaller. And also there's one in here that is funny looking. This right here is what you get. Like, this right here is actually what breeders get when they try to breed the golden Denison barbs, if you guys have ever heard of those. But yeah, when fish farms try to breed the golden variety, oh, see, yeah, and now you guys know which one the asshole is. The funny looking one. But yeah, when the fish farms try to breed golden Denison barbs, some of them will turn out like this one. And yeah, I went to the fish store I had the intention of only getting 3 more, but then I saw that one and I'm just like, huh, that one's funny looking, I'll take it. So yeah, this one sticks out from the crowd. Sometimes I like getting oddly colored fish. Now, the fish store guy, he did tell me that next month he's going to get a shipment of golden Denison barbs in. Now, I don't think I'm going to go back and get golden Denison barbs. I personally think they look a little weird. And on top of that, I'm not going to have like 15 roselines in here. 12 is like the max for me. Now, if I had a 240-gallon tank, maybe I would have like 20 of them. But yeah, got rid of the black skirt tetras. Those things were super annoying. All they ever did was fight with each other and then go after my gourami and nip at the bosemani rainbows and the turquoise rainbows that I have here. And it's already bad enough that the rainbows mess with each other, and then they got to deal with the black skirt tetras going after them as well. Screw that. And personally, I've never had fin nipping problems with tetras before. That was a first. I've usually kept the serpe tetras, and they only fuck with each other. They don't really mess with other species in the tank. But those black skirt tetras, man, holy shit. And when I kept black skirt tetras in the past, they never messed with the other fish either. Now, those black skirt tetras, obviously, they were smart enough not to mess with the rainbow sharks or the red tail sharks. But anything that won't bite them back, they'll nip them. And I think the only reason they didn't mess with the rose lines is because one of these rose lines, that mean one back there, would chase them. So they were scared of the rose lines, I guess. Now, when it comes to schooling fish, I do think it looks good when like some of them are small, some of them are medium sized, and then you got a few big boys like this one and that one. Fucking asshole. Yeah, like when you have schools of fish and they're all different sizes rather than all being the same size and all looking the same, the schools look more natural. They look better that way. You can see how small that little runt is compared to all the other ones. Yeah. Now with this oddly colored one, I'm not sure if it's going to stay that way or if it's going to turn into a full-on golden Denison barb or if it's going to just turn into a normal one. But I think that one looks unique. I think he looks cool that way, and honestly I think it looks better than the full golden Denison barbs. When I first saw the golden Denison barbs, I was just like, what the fuck? And then also recently I saw a picture online of a albino Denison barb, like a pure white Denison barb, and honestly it was ugly. Like, these fish look so good already in their natural form. I don't see the need to genetically modify them. But yeah, that's pretty much all for this update. Now I have a super school of 12 rose lines or Denison barbs, and hopefully when these guys all get big, they'll look really awesome. And these medium-sized ones, okay, that's a big one, but these medium-sized ones, they're catching up in size to the big boys really quickly. So it feels nice to have some little guys in here, so that way the larger ones can actually show off their size a little bit more. Hopefully I'll be able to get a picture of this guy and this guy right next to each other, because the size comparison is just insane. Now on these videos, you can't really tell how big they are, but this guy is at least 5 inches long, with my 2 second largest ones not being too far behind. They're like just under 5 inches, and then that big boy is at least 5 inches long, based on comparing him to fish that I actually have measured. But yeah, little runt here doesn't seem too interested in schooling with the rest of the rose lines as much, but hopefully as he grows he'll be more comfortable. He's usually hiding in the back over there. This is like the first time I've ever actually seen him come out. He's usually hiding back there or in the corner over there. And luckily the mean roseline doesn't really pay any attention to him. I don't think they see each other as the same species. But yeah, that's all for today's update. So like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, now this one's chasing the other ones too. What the hell? They're all mean now. But all right, later fish people.